And welcome back to Let's Play World of Warcraft Heroic Gundrak. This is your host Particle Man, and this is the second part to our speed run in Gundrak. We ended the last video at 8 minutes and 36 seconds. And so we're going to pick this one up right here after the fourth boss. We accidentally pulled one of these little jumper guys on the way back, which isn't a real big deal. Not really much left except the run over here, which kind of takes a while. Uh, I would just let tanks know when you jump down here. Always kind of let your tank go first. It's not a huge deal, but there's some fish in the water, and if you're a cloth wearer, you can go down pretty quick if you're not like expecting it. If you don't put any shields up or anything, you can actually die from those kind of easy. Or druid healers, which don't have a whole lot they can do as far as like to absorb damage if they're just if they're not ready for it. Um, Now this is the only one of these rhino pools that won't have a rider on top. So the three guys with him are all non-elite, so he's pretty easy. Just make sure after each boss you click all the altars. I'm sure most people have done this before, but make sure to click the altars or else this little thing doesn't line up and you can't run across here. You gotta touch them all before you can continue. So then you just gotta go through here and take out these guys. The rider on top, there's no real way to keep aggro on him the whole time. So what he's going to do is just spam throwing spears at each of your group members. So not a whole lot you can do, just to be aware of it. But I will let you know that Rhino silences people within 15 yards every like 10 seconds. So if you're a caster or healer, back up. Also, don't recommend pulling these two guys because it's not a super great idea because they do a lot of damage. And another thing that Sidekick told me when we were DPSing this, if you're a tank, you should really move the boss even back further toward the bottom of the screen because what happens is they're standing on top of the stairs so they can get line of sight and they're getting hit by every silence. So they kind of told me that and I was like, I guess that was a pretty good idea. Now this boss, he doesn't have too many things he can do, but you should be aware that after about 15-20 seconds, he'll do a whirlwind coming up here in a few seconds. Melee needs to back out because it can do a lot of damage pretty quick. So see, I even run most of the time just to help out. So always back out on that. Now he has a form that he changes into. He turns into like a big animal, and he'll charge people. He'll knock the tank back. And then he gores someone. Whenever he does that, if he does it to your healer, things can get pretty dicey. Or if he does it to the tank, it can get kind of bad. Just to let you know, he will gore someone and run around with him on his like one big antler. Oh, he's a rhino. It's not an antler; it's a horn. But anyway, so then he'll go and charge everybody, and that's the only real bad part in that knockback because you can get out of healer's range. But he'll do two of those before he changes back unless you kill him like we did. So, not too bad, but just definitely be aware of that charge. It can be really bad, and just so as you know. So, that is Gundrak. We did finish in... Oh, okay, we actually finished a little bit ago, so looks like we did it in about 12 minutes even. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.